Hey everyone, very warm welcome to this interview with Suja. Now, I spoke to Suja, I believe it was last year, about her results selling on Amazon. I really wanted to catch up. So, in this interview today, we're going to talk about what's happened since then, generally how her Amazon journey has been. And I really want you to feel inspired by her journey because it really is inspirational. So, Suja, how are you doing today?
Yeah, great. It's great to catch up with you again, Ollie, and go through go through the last year.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a while. So first question I wanted to ask you is before you even started your Amazon business, what doubts or what fears did you have before starting? I'm assuming you probably didn't think you were going to get the results that you got today, right? Like, where was your mind right before you were going to start?
Yeah, I think I had a bit of limiting beliefs because I thought, oh, maybe I wouldn't be able to do like what you said in the coaching. I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to do that, but I think with your coaching and mentoring, it really helped because you talked about having the right mindset. Um, which is part of your coaching, a big part of the coaching. And that really helped me to think, oh, I can do this. And seeing you as a normal guy from the UK as well really helped me to believe that I can do the same because you're just a normal person and very relatable. So that really helped me to like forget about my limiting beliefs and make it work.
I love it. It's quite comforting to hear you say I'm normal because I see myself as abnormal. But
Same here.
the topic for another interview. So let's get to the point. So what has happened like since you started the coaching, you started the Amazon business to today? Give me a snapshot of the business that you've built.
Yeah, no, well, since we last spoke, which was around January 2020, yeah, it's been going really well. I this year, my year is October to October financial year, and I hit 10,000 units almost of sales. So that's been really good. And I've employed my brother last June. So yeah, it's been going quite well. Like you have your ups and downs, but it's really been satisfying having the Amazon business and going full time on it. When I handed in my notice last February 2020, which seems like a lifetime ago. So much has happened, and
Wow.
yeah, it was really a liberating experience.
How did you feel on the day when you handed in your notice to do Amazon full time?
Oh, I can't. It was one of the best things I've ever done. Like I've bought a property. It was better than that. I just felt like dancing. It was really like liberating, like a sense of freedom, and I just couldn't stop smiling the whole day, the whole week.
That's so cool, man. That's awesome. So 10,000 units in a year. So I'm sure people are trying to do the maths in their head. Okay, if it's X amount per product, 10,000 units in a year, how much did you make? So obviously you want to keep your financials a little bit private from now on, right? Which I totally respect. But could you give me an idea of like what was, say, for example, your best month in sales?
Yeah, it was actually during the COVID situation. One of my products it was my first private label product, and I was actually thinking I over ordered it on it. I had 4,000 units. It was a bit of a newbie mistake on my second order. I got carried away. And that just exploded in April 2020 and sold out. And it was $40,000 for that month of April in sales. So it was just after because I had a long notice period at my job because I was at my job for 7 years. So I just finished my job end of April, and that was a real boost you know, for me, for my ego, probably, to make $40,000 in sales in a month. It was like more than my basic salary, because my job was salary and commission. So that was amazing. And it just made me think, oh, this really works. You know, it was the best decision.
Wow. So you made more than your basic salary, annual salary, in a month in
Yeah,
sales.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
That's got to be a good feeling, man. And so when we talk about revenue, obviously you don't keep all the revenue, right? You make 40 grand, it doesn't all go in your pocket. You've got expenses, right? So when we talk profit margins, can you give me a peek into perhaps one of the profit margins of one of your products?
Yeah, one of my products, I started it April 2019, and this year it's been doing really well. It's only got like 99 reviews, and it sells mainly to businesses. But now the gross profit is 48%. So it's really grown over the 2 years, and is making me a lot of profit, which goes straight back into the business. So yeah, it's fantastic, boring product, but doing really good profit margins.
Amazing. So speaking of boring products, that's something I'm passionate about, telling people, look,
Yeah.
don't sell fidget spinners, don't sell those little pop toys that you see in the flip octopuses or whatever you see on Instagram. Sell boring stuff. So that's probably, I'd imagine, something you've got from the coaching. So how did the coaching help you to actually get this result?
Yeah, I think it was great, your coaching and courses, because it was like a step by step, with the, you know, the coaching, and what to avoid, and what to go for, like the boring product, and you have a product radar. So those things really helped me to get the right products, and you know, and pitfalls to avoid. That really helped, and that boring product, in your coaching really stuck in my head, and just going step by step with things, in your mentoring really helped me.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the great thing about boring products is they just sit there and they just sell and sell. And so this
Yes.
product of yours has been selling for what, a couple of years now?
Yeah, so since April 2019, so yeah, 2 and a bit years.
Wow. This is why I love Amazon, because you can front load the work. You can research the product, get some stock in, and then once it's in, it just sells and sells and sells. And you can focus on other products and keep growing the business while your other products that you've already launched keep selling. So
Exactly.
obviously you've had lots of results. You know, I'd love to dive in deeper and talk about even more stuff. But what I'd love to focus on is how has your life changed since you built the business? Like if you think of your life before selling on Amazon, getting the coaching and everything,
Mhm.
versus now, what's different?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing now. Like, obviously, you have your bad days as an entrepreneur, just like when you work for a big company or any company. But I've just got so much freedom now. Like, I can do my own schedule. Because for me, it's important to meditate every morning, do exercise or a bit of yoga. So I've got like my morning routine, and I couldn't really fit that in with when I had my job. And I can just like do things, like I can go abroad and work. I didn't really go abroad yet this year, but I've done staycations and took my laptop and worked in different locations, got Airbnbs. And you know, it's not just about the money, it's just I've got my time back, and I like read more books now, and I'm educating myself way more than I could when I had a job, because I didn't have the time. So like I listen to podcasts, I'm learning about investing and things that I just completely didn't know before, and just reading interesting books, having more quality time with friends and family, and just spending more time with them, and just having like really clear ideas. And for me, that's and a healthier lifestyle as well. I'm eating better. So yeah, just loving it. Really, it's really amazing.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love what you said about learning and uh, having the time to actually read and stuff. Like I spend a lot of time walking around Stockholm, just listening to audiobooks, for example. That's something I love
Yeah,
doing. And yeah, just having your own schedule. I'm like, I don't choose to wake up super early, for example. I wake up about 9, half 9, 10 sometimes,
yeah,
or
I'm
today I
about
woke up really late.
8:30.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have to wake up at 6, you know.
yeah.
So one final question. What would you say to a newbie who's thinking about starting, they're thinking about building a business, but they are, unsure whether it's a good idea, or they had doubts like you, maybe they thought, oh, I don't know if I can actually um, uh, do this. Like, I don't know if I'm capable. Like, what would you say to a person like that?
Yeah, I would say, just forget about your limiting beliefs. Just take that step. You've got nothing to lose, like, because you don't want to go forward in life with regrets, and you've got to invest in yourself. Like invest in your life, it really does pay off. Like I've done that, and I've paid for coaching and it's really benefited me. And you just, like, sometimes you need a helping hand. You can't do it all on your own, because you have the YouTube videos and they are helpful, but it can get a bit scattered and overwhelming. So if you've got, for me, having a course, because I started off with the YouTube videos, but using your mentoring and courses really helped me accelerate to where I am now, where I was able to hand in my notice to my job and have all this freedom that I have now.
Awesome. Love it. Cool. All right, Suja, well, thanks so much for your time today. It's been amazing, so inspirational to hear your story again and to catch up. And I can't wait to maybe interview in another year's time when things have grown even further. So thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. Yeah, it'd be great to catch up in a year and hopefully more progress.
Absolutely. All right. Take care. We'll catch up soon.
Yeah, take care. Thanks.